He continues with the second bout on our triple header. It is the heavyweight champion of the Olympics in a 6-round bout, undefeated Henry Tillman against Larry Phelps. Larry Phelps from Dayton, Ohio. Well, although a year has passed since the Olympics, Tillman believes every time he steps in the ring, he's still defending his gold medal.
I'm still fighting for the gold medal because the guy is trying to beat me, and when he beat me, he don't exactly get the gold medal placed in his hand, but he get my title and my reputation and all the hard work I've did up until the gold medal. So I'm still fighting for the gold medal.
Well, there is Henry Tillman, and he is home in Los Angeles, making his debut in front of his hometown crowd. Let's go up to our ring announcer, Bill Kaplan.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now for the second fight of the afternoon, a 6-round heavyweight bout sanctioned by the California Athletic Commission. The referee is Lou Moret. And now, in the red corner, with a record of 10 wins and 2 losses, scoring 6 knockouts in the beige trunks from Dayton, Ohio, Lightning Larry Phelps. And in the blue corner, the 1984 201-pound Olympic gold medalist with a record of 5 wins and no losses, scoring 4 knockouts in the silver trunks from the great city of Los Angeles, California, hero Henry Tillman.
Henry Tillman, 25 years of age, and got his story himself. He learned his boxing while he was in the Chino juvenile home here in Los Angeles after some teenage troubles, and there he had a good fortune to run into his manager Mercer Smith, who got him boxing, and since that time, in a very short time, he went on to win the gold medal and is 5-0 as a pro. He weighed in at 196 1/4 and still growing. Larry Phelps at 188 pounds, a good matchup weight-wise for this fight, but Phelps certainly does not appear to be a natural heavyweight. And Larry Phelps 10-2 with 6 knockouts. He's 24 years of age. And this young man learned to box while he was in the Air Force. In fact, he was just discharged 2 months ago, a staff sergeant in the Air Force, currently working on a degree in electrical engineering. Says he's going to try the pro boxing route. If it doesn't work out for him, that's what's in his future. In fact, he may even return to the Air Force. But right now, he has an opportunity to make a name for himself against the Olympic champion, Henry Tillman.
Tim, you talk about pressure on the Olympians. Lightning Larry Phelps looks tight as a drum. If he gets hit a good punch now, it's going to be all over.
I was about to say the same thing, Gills. The fact that the way Phelps is throwing his punches, he's reaching in, his chin is wide open. I don't think the fight is going the distance. And consider the fact that Tillman has had only 2.5 years of boxing experience. He's made a great accomplishment in boxing to win a gold medal and now to be a professional fighter.
Quite remarkable. 2.5 years before he won the gold medal was his first time with gloves on. And since that time, of course, he's gone on to a 5-0 professional record and is regarded by the experts as a rather good-looking prospect.
All that Tillman has to do is to wait for Phelps to reach in and count with the right hand, right over the left jab.
Phelps, a former Air Force champion, and apparently had about 60 amateur bouts. Won the Golden Gloves in West Virginia. He's born in Ashland, Kentucky, 1960, now living in Dayton, Ohio, where his last Air Force assignment was.
I think Ray and I are waiting for the same thing. We're waiting for Tillman to throw the first right hand, because I just see that Phelps is leaving himself wide open, but Henry is trying to box him. He just has to stand there and let Phelps move into his punches.
Just grazed him with that right hand. Referee in this bout, Lou Moret.
There it is.
And there's a right hand, and that wobbled Phelps. In round number 1, Phelps trying to recover here, get his legs back under him, because that one stung him under a minute to go. Now Tillman letting his hands come down with perhaps a little bit too much confidence, but after he landed that right, I think he felt that he might be able to end this one early.
But Tillman has to stop moving.
There it is again.
His man is directly in front of him, and his hands are constantly dropping.
Under 30 seconds to go in round number 1. Phelps with a record of 10-2, and Tillman at 5-0. The difference in the upcoming Gonzalez bout in terms of the opposition is that Gonzalez's opponent has had 38 professional fights, Jose Pulga Torres.
Favorite thing.
Round number 2. The former Staff Sergeant Larry Phelps in white, the Olympic gold medalist Henry Tillman in the classy gray satin trunks. He's got Phelps in trouble now in his corner. A combination.
He nailed him.
Yes, did he ever. Phelps trying to battle back, but Phelps really connected with a 5-punch combination.
So I think what happened, Phelps connected with a good left hook, and he must have woke Tillman up and made him mad.
And Phelps is still in trouble. A little wobbly.
Tillman trained by his original mentor, Mercer Smith. Right hand by Tillman again. This one looks like a matter of time. And very little time. Phelps trying to tie up Tillman, which is the right thing to do in that circumstance.
You just can't miss Phelps with a right hand.
Phelps turned briefly to southpaw there. Now right hand sends Phelps down, and he is hurt. An overhand right. Phelps is out of it, and Lou Moret has stopped the fight here in round number 2. A second round KO for Henry Tillman. His 5th knockout in 6 bouts, and he was just too much for Larry Phelps, a 188-pounder from Dayton, Ohio, who might even now be considering a return to electrical engineering.
You know,
or
Tim,
a career in the Air Force.
Tim, I've seen more progress with Henry Tillman than with any other Olympian. In the Olympics, he was still a green fighter, but he's coming along at a rapid pace. Good heavyweight.
He was very green, and it was quite an accomplishment, and he certainly has improved dramatically as a pro. Well, we'll be back here at the Hollywood Palladium in just a few moments. Right now, let's go back to New York and Gary Bender.
Tim, thank you.
All right, we're back at the Hollywood Palladium with Olympic champion Henry Tillman, who's just scored his 5th knockout as a professional. And I guess that felt good after 6 tough rounds against Leroy Caldwell to have a guy that you could manhandle a little more.
Yes, Tim. I feel real good for this bout. I was in excellent shape. I've been to the mountains, up to the mountaintop. I come down here at sea level, and it feel real great.
I thought you made an intelligent comment about the gold medal being on the line in every professional bout. I'm sure you'll get over that the farther you go against top 10 competition, which doesn't seem too far away, Henry. Let's go back into that round and see the punch that got Phelps in trouble. It looked to us like as soon as you got yourself measured for a right hand that you would have him in trouble, and there was.
Yes, Tim, I took my time like my trainer, Mercer Smith, was telling me. Do everything off the jab, set the guy up, don't rush. Like in my fight in Tyler, Texas against John Williams, I heard him, and I got excited, and I rushed and just threw a bunch of punches without any aim or direction on him. And so I took my time this time, and I hurt this guy, so I put my punches together real well, I thought.
Well, you showed your patience there, and you got that opportunity to knock him to the canvas, and the referee wisely decided to not let him continue. And Henry, I know it's got to be hard for you to look too far ahead. We just think your progress has been amazing. I hope that you won't be too impatient and that you stick with your program.
Yeah, most definitely, Tim. We're going to take our time and move slowly like we're doing now. My trainer is picking my opponents and carrying me along very well, and I'm really proud of him, and I really like to thank my trainer, Mercer Smith. It's all behind Mercer Smith.
Okay, well, congratulations, Henry, and good luck to you in the rest of your pro career.
Hey, thank you, Tim.
All right, Henry Tillman, Olympic gold medalist, and don't forget, coming up on CBS Sports Sunday will be the professional debut of the outstanding